Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another well, no, this is not another episode of Kerbal Space Program. This is the first episode of Kerbal Space Program. I have never played this game once before. I've never watched anyone play it. Oh yeah, as usual, this is Paul Crom playing. Yeah, I have never played this game before. I've never seen anyone play this game before, except a bit of scattered footage. So I'm going in this completely blind. So let's click start program, I guess. Start game. Start trainings? Do we need training? I don't know. Do I want training? Oh. Is this recording my voice? I just need to check. Is this recording my voice? This is recording my voice. Okay. Testing has been completed. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, better go into training. Getting started on basic destruction construction. Okay, this tutorial presented by famous rocket scientist Werner von Kerman himself covers the basics of rocket construction in the vehicle assembly building. He is waiting for you down there and is always in high demand. Don't dally. So this person is in high demand. That's an interesting thing. Ooh, birdsong. Werner von Kerman. Welcome to today's lecture on vessel construction. I'm Werner von Kerman. Oh jeez, that is difficult to say. Whether you want to put a satellite into orbit, make a transcontinental flight, or step into the very surface of the moon, you're going to need to build yourself a ship. It should be pretty easy, even if you're not a famous rocket scientist like myself. Next. We're adding and removing parts, how to change the performance settings of the parts that have that option, and how to control staging. At the end of the tutorial, you'll have craft fit for a quick hop from the launch pad. At each step, I will lock out all controls other than the ones you need for that step, if you still manage to mess it up. It took even me sometimes to become as skilled as I am now. You can press the back button to go back and fix things. It won't light up unless you do a mess up. Now at the Kerbal Space Center, we'll give a quick rundown. The KSU, for short, is home to the pinnacle of the Kerbal endeavor and achievements for space exploration using the facilities you can see here. We will be able to manage your space program and create rockets and planes, track Kerbal explorers as they roam the solar system, find exciting new uses for explosive substances, and in the case of emergency, hire more Kerbals. To find out about each of the facilities, you can hover over your mouse over them or the facilities buttons. They show up when the cursor is outside this window. If you need to repair a structure or upgrade them in career, you can do this by right-clicking them. Take some time to hover the mouse over the buildings and see what they each are, and when you're ready to enter the vehicle assembly building. Okay. Dankeschön, Werner von Kerman. Dr. Kerman. Vehicle assembly building. Oh, I can click on that. Very good. What you see in the middle of the screen is the construction area. Actually, this is going to be pretty boring. I'm going to learn the very basics of this. I'll show you all the parts you have available in each different categories. Once they're any to pick, that is. If you want your craft to be controllable, you need a command module, and it's best to make it the first part you place. This part will either contain some plucky Kerbal crew or an automated pilot mechanism. When we're just starting, there's only one choice. Go ahead and pick the command module from the pods tab. Yep. Right arrow keys or right mouse track. Oh, hey. And it's just floating in there. Move the camera up or mouse scroll wheel. Zoom the camera keypad plus or shift mouse wheel. If you'd like your pilot to be able to make my own plate, oh, I'm trying to middle click to drag around. Okay. Return safely to the ground or water on Kerbal. Parachutes are a simple way to make sure that the savage that can be found in the utility tab. Change tabs by clicking their icons. I'm going to have to change this volume setting because it looks like it's overpowering my own voice. And select the M16 parachute under the okay. Okay, it wants to be there. See what? The parachute, you'll see that we can adjust our altitude and the atmospheric pressure at which to open. Setting can be quite useful. Oh, that's nice. Actually does that. I keep doing the middle click to what the right click is supposed to do. That the opening height on the. Oh, move out of the way. Thank you. Altitude is at least 1,000 meters. The safety is the Kerbal way after all. For the minimum pressure slider, move it all the way to the right. Oh, there we go. Our Kerbal 0.75 is about 2 kilometers in altitude, so even if you stage the early and arm the average parachute, it will wait until then to activate. Okay. Add a solid motor. Well, there's something going on outside. Click on the Engines tab on the left to show the available engines and the solid rocket motors. That's engines. Thumper. Grab one and connect it to the bottom of the pod. Yeah. That's right. Click it. Oh, jeez. There it goes. How big is this so far? Still not to the floor. Okay, next is you're just starting out. You're not a famous rocket scientist, and to make the craft as survivable as it stands, you'll need to be better at rocket science than me. Impossible. The problem with the craft is that the solid rocket is too powerful for the payload. Single pod and shoot, it will either burn up on ascent from going too fast or burn up coming back down. Even if you survive that, the craft's mass will cause it to fall too fast for the parachute to open properly, and you'd hit the surface before it could stop you. Okay, I promise to teach you how to change that to make it work in a later tutorial, but for now, let's continue. At least this way I get to tell you about the removing parts. Pick up the and drop it back into the parts box. Did that go back into the parts box? Can't see. Must have. The right solid motor. This guy, the flea. Nechtest? Or does that mean left? I can't remember. It's been 2 years at least since I've been in a German class. You built the simplest survival craft possible. Now we could go launch this right now, but it might be safer to explain one other thing first. In the bottom right, you will see the staging stack. It's the bottom with the number notch and icons for the parachute and engine in it. The stack shows us which part will be activated as we stage our rocket. Okay, so center of mass. Ooh. Center of mass is right there. Center of thrust is right there. Goes completely down. Don't need that aerodynamic overlay. That didn't really help me. Fixes, we need to separate the engine and shoot into 2 stages. Okay, in the bottom right, bottom right, over here. Okay, what this shows us is that when we activate the next stage, both the engine and parachute will be triggered. While it could be considered funny to open the chute and fire the motor at the same time, it's not going to give you much of a flight. Indeed, that would be so. To fix this, you need to separate the engine, that one, and stage, and then drag the engine icon. We want to drag the engine icon to give our pilot some comfort. Next, that is it. Now we now have a safe, relatively safe craft that's ready to go. Let's make sure that if we need this design again, we don't have to build it all from scratch. Click on the save icon. Now wait, save icon. In the upper right, save. Wait, oh. We'll say the name of our craft. Untitled spacecraft doesn't seem very good. Doesn't seem so majestic. I'll keep with the theme of Untitled, and also give you a reference, unwritten. Save that and click on. Excellent work. Feel free to play around with the parts and techniques I've shown you, and when you're ready to continue, press the red button in the upper right. For the vessels you create here will be lost when you exit. This is just for playing around. Done. Keep trying to do left click to pan around the center, and also right click. As those buttons. Left click is pan in a lot of things, and then right click is pan in Pro Desktop, which is rather nice. Is 3D CAD software. I don't think I need to be here anymore. There's 13 minutes, 11:57. Okay. Well, let's start anew, and save name shall not be default. What shall we call this? Roden heißt er. Career and flag. Oh, there's different flags. Ooh, Winter Owl AI. That one reminds me of Steam. Of course, that's a squad logo. Don't need Kerbal. I think I like the Winter Owl AI. Normal difficulty. Funds, reputation, and science are all active, and contracts are available at Mission Control to manage all aspects of your space program. Sure! Let's roll with this. Okay. Nice to meet you. I'm Gene Kerman, Flight Director, and your guide for this quick introduction. This is the Space Center. From here you can manage all aspects of the space program. Feel free to have a look around. Hold the right mouse button to move the camera, or use the arrow keys. Like so. Oh, that is slow. That is rather slow. Using the arrow keys. Hold the right mouse button to use. That is rather slow. Need more information? Check out this training section. No, I don't need that. Pause menu. I'm going to settings. Audio volume, master. I'm going to lower that. How's that? Well, it's not blocking out my voice anywhere near as much, so that will be good. Rodenheister. Okay, so I've got $25,000 or whatever currencies we have available. And there's Dr. Kerman, Chief Rocketry Engineer. Oh, but I'm going to become a computer engineer. This is a vehicle assembly building. Here is where we build spacecraft and later... Well, yes. That's it really. It's not as if it were rockets... Oh, wait. The Science Channel rocket science commercials were nice. Oh, what's going on? Do we want this? Oh, we do want this. Now we can go pan around. Winter Owl. Yeah, I definitely like that. Wait, mission flag. Crew. Bill Kerman, Bob Kerman, and Valentina Kerman. And our command is Jebediah Kerman. How nice. Engines. Sure. And utility. Parachute. A new one of those. Although... Engineers report. Okay, in which order do these fire? Not quite sure. Engineers report. Parts 3 out of 30. Mass is 24 tons out of 2.4 tons out of 18.0 tons. Are these metric tons or imperial tons? Or English tons? Height 3.0 meters out of 2.0 meters. Width 1.3 out of 15. And length is also 1.3 out of 15. Oh, we can have a potentially square rocket. Is there any way to expand this? Fuel tanks. Command and control. Structural. Modular girder. Segment. Aerodynamics. Utility and science. Mystery goo containment unit. This unit has something one of our engineers came upon while while he was researching alternative applications for existing technologies. It's a sealed container which appears to be filled with a strange-looking substance. We couldn't reach in or break the canister open, but watching how the goo behaves when subjected to different situations could be very educational. Requires... Well... Don't think we're quite up there yet. What is this? There's that bar and then there's that bar. That actually looks more like money. What is this? Oh, that's the steam window. Don't know if you saw that, but I just went into the steam window. And let's also bring Bandicam. Wait, what? This says 4 minutes. Output. What the? What is this doing? 14 minutes, 5 seconds. This one is being made right at this very moment. Okay then. I don't know if I want to do that mystery containment unit yet. Or I don't think I need those yet either. A simple bolt-on may not be cutting edge of aerodynamics. Can I put this on? Is that down? That's actually a bit off center, but who cares? Let's actually try to make this as it's a bit off center. Well, until we add the third one. Let's try to add it at the same angle and same height. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm going to bring that window up just a little bit so that I can see everything. And let's call this dining. Or let's go with that. Denitten. File save. Now we have our spacecraft of Denitten. Unused monopropellant. What is this? Still don't know what this unused monopropellant is. There's nothing concerning about this vessel. Oh, this vessel has one monopropellant container which is not used by or connecting to anything that requires monopropellant. Is that a bad thing? I don't see anything that that uses solid propellant. Trash bin full of boom. The RT-5 can be seen in use at many space programs, perhaps possibly because it is the only option for many space programs. But nevertheless, this small booster provides a nice kick to lift small payloads to considerable heights. Use with caution though. Once lit, ultimate fail. Solid fuel motors cannot be put out until the fuel runs out. Delightful. No fuel tanks. MK1 command pod. Originally built as placeholder for demonstration mock-up of rocket, the MK1 command pod was heralded as a far safer and more reliable option than its predecessors by rocket scientists throughout the world. It is now commonly seen in active service. What did it say for the engine? Solid fuel aerodynamics. 25 euros. I'm just calling these euros. Why? I don't know. I am from America. It would make far more sense to call them dollars, but I'm calling these euros. It doesn't look like it. Unused monopropellant resource. That does not entirely make sense. Can I put this? Which side has the least amount of wingature? I think this side has lesser wingature. Let's put it here. And save Denitten. I've also got to watch the time because I have to go to class at 1 and it is currently 12:08 according to my clock. Let's launch. I don't know this process at all. Throttle. Stage. I don't know what's happening. Recover vessel space center. Okay. Staging mode, docking mode, toggle map. Okay. Toggle time mode. Warp. Cover vessel space center. Toggle gate. I am completely lost right here. How do I launch this? Actually, with this first episode, I don't know what's going on. I'll probably want to do some kind of research and then blast off next episode. Because I'm completely lost, as I have said before. So, as usual, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord look upon you with. The Lord look upon you with. Oh my goodness. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord look upon you with favor and give you peace. Amen. I wonder what the space does. Oh, oh my goodness. We've launched. Well, it's just like, I wonder what the spacebar does. We're going places. Are we slowing down? Well, we'll see in the next time.